Hey there, welcome back to another edition of Stax of Wax, the 7-inch edition, where we'll be going through my 7-inch collection. Now, last time we did one of these, probably a good year and a half ago, if I'm being completely honest, probably closer to 2. So with that being said, I know it's documented of what I've covered so far and where we left off, but I decided to make it all nice and clean and just start off with the A's again and just kind of go from there. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into things with 2 records that I have right here that are both from And You Will Know Us by the Trail of Dead. This one is Another Morning Stoner, and this one is Mistakes and Regrets. Both of these are awesome A-sides and B-sides alike. I mean, Another Morning Stoner is honestly one of the songs that got me into Trail of Dead. And it is backed with Homage, which is honestly one of my favorite songs off of Source Tags and Code, so it all really works out. You get this awesome, weird beige color here, which comes across really nicely, I think. Especially it matches the overall style of the art on the 7-inch itself. Not to mention there is this nice little poster of the fellas on the inside there, which is always a nice touch. And then Mistakes and Regrets here, that is backed by Half of What, which is also a fantastic song. I really dig the early years of Trail of Dead, so I'm all about this. So I actually bought this one from my local record store, which is pretty cool. But then the other one, Another Morning Stoner, I'd actually previously ordered one time off of Discogs, and like the dude messaged me saying that his entire basement was flooded and he like forgot to take it down because it got damaged. So actually, luckily, about a couple months later, I ended up finding it again, buying it that time, and successfully purchased it, which was great. But yeah, with Mistakes and Regrets, this is just standard black, but still it plays very nicely, and I'm a big fan of having it. My Trail of Dead collection is coming along fairly well, especially with their early material, which, you know, like I just said, big fan of. Not huge on their newer stuff, if I'm not gonna lie to you. Not really digging it too much, but you know, hey, they had their good run. I'm still a fan of it, and maybe I'll give it another chance sometime. Next up, this is a 7-inch that I didn't actually purchase. It just kind of came when I ordered Dreamwell's Modern Grotesque, which came from Old Press Records. They just kind of tossed this 7-inch in, which was very nice of them. To be honest with you, still have yet to get a chance to listen to this because I got the record kind of recently and I just really haven't gotten around to it. But it features such bands as Algae Bloom, You'll Live, Solanas, and Good Times. If you know anything about them, maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. I have no idea. I probably should have listened to it before I came on and made this video. Despite me not listening to it yet, I always love buying from smaller labels because they always seem to toss in some goodies like this when they get the chance, and it's really cool. This one specifically is neat because it comes on this awesome blue vinyl. Looks very, very nice. Not gonna lie, for a free gift there, can't complain. Knowing myself, I will probably listen to it as soon as I get done recording this video, and that will do none of us a service. Next up, we have an artist that we all know and love, and that would be David Bowie. This is the 7-inch for Ashes to Ashes, backed with It's No Game. I actually just picked this up when I was visiting Pittsburgh this past weekend. Shout out to Jerry's Records. If you've never been there and are in the area, go check that place out because it is just massive. I mean, that massive doesn't even do that place justice. It is ungodly big. But yeah, I stumbled upon this. I love Ashes to Ashes. It is one of my favorite Bowie songs. So I was like, you know what? For such a small price tag, I figured what the hell. This is the 1980s American pressing for this. I love all the crazy colors on this one. Just very, very cool. You know, I love that. Especially since it's older, it kind of has this tinge to it that just looks pretty neat. But yeah, just black vinyl. Wasn't really expecting anything else from that, especially considering the age of this record. But for $5, pretty happy that I picked this one up. Then we have Cash In with Fight Amp. It's a split single here. I have a bunch of Fight Amp records. They are local to Philadelphia, so I always try to pick their stuff up when I see it. Cash In is from New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm correct on that. This came off of Assassinated Records. I forget the year. Maybe it says it's here. No, it does not. Neat little, you know, 7-inch I found at the record store when I was in there one day. Cool stuff. Just black vinyl. Yep, just black vinyl, but still, love Fight Amp. Love trying to buy all their stuff when I can. And it was cool running over this 7-inch, especially with Cash In, because I was not really aware of that band, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. Nice little 7-inch add to the old collection here. I feel like I do that a lot when it comes to 7-inches. I'll just kind of buy them because what the hell, why not? Just, you know, they're always a little bit cheaper. It's a nice little glimpse into a band or an artist that maybe I wouldn't normally listen to or something like that. But yeah, between the price tag and the, you know, small amount of space that they take up, it's just kind of cool. That's why I like collecting 7-inches more and more as time has gone on. Then we have Ceremony with the Doldrums backed with Into the Wayside Part 5. Great 2 songs on this little 7-inch. I absolutely love the Doldrums. Friendly City, great song. Still need to get this full LP at some point, just haven't gotten around to it. But when I stumbled across this, I was like, absolutely, needs to be in the old collection. And it comes on this really neat yellow, very yellow, banana yellow, let's just say, vinyl. I saw Ceremony when I saw Turnstile, and that was neat. Never been huge into this band, but I do specifically love these 2 songs, and they do perform very well live. I must say that. Even though I didn't know many of the songs, they definitely were very tight and were a lot of fun on stage, especially when most of the people there probably had no idea who they were, despite them being a big band, because Turnstile has brought in a lot of new people into the hardcore scene, or adjacent scenes, I guess you could say. But that's a video for another time. Next we have Danger's 5 O'Clock Shadow. What is it called? 5 O'Clock Shadows at the Edge of the Western World. A little EP here put out by Secret Voice, which is owned by Jeremy Baum, the lead singer of Touche Amore. A while back, Deathwish did like this crazy sale where there are like $5 LPs and $2 7-inches on their website, and most of them were actually Secret Voice records, so I'm already a fan of a lot of their material, decided to go in, and this was one of them. So this was a steal. I really do enjoy this EP, especially the self-titled track, and the orange here just looks magnificent, especially paired with the cover itself. Yeah, definitely I highly recommend checking this little EP out. Not too well versed in much of Danger's material besides this, but yeah, the title track is just freaking awesome, man. It's so good. And if the sale is still going on, which I highly doubt it is, for $2, this is an unreal steal. This is just a really good EP. Then we have another hardcore band here. This is Discreet from Texas. This specific 7-inch is Dead Man's Line. I always forget who put this out. Oh, Convulse Records, that's right. My cousin is a part of this project, so I always try to support anything that he ends up doing. And yeah, this shit does indeed rip, so that is a good thing. And of course, it comes on white vinyl, at least this variant does. I think there's also a black variant that's out there. There's some really freaking gnarly stuff in these 2 tracks here, or 3 tracks, excuse me. Definitely give this a check out if you are into hardcore. Next, on the completely different stratosphere of musical ties, this is the Elton John band with Philadelphia Freedom. I was drinking a while back, and this song had come on, and I thought to myself, hey, I live in the Philadelphia area. I like this song. It's a fun little rockin' tune to play when other people are around. Well, why don't I own this on vinyl yet? So immediately went to Discogs, found it. It's not in perfect condition by any means, but I got it for a cheap price. It plays well. The vinyl itself is very clean. And yeah, I think I paid like $8 total between shipping and paying for the actual 7-inch itself, which once again, why I love 7-inch records? It's because they're, for the most part, fairly cheap, don't take up that much space, and it's kind of just nice to have like one song from a certain group that you can just play. Wouldn't call myself a huge Elton John fan, nothing against him, just, you know, not a big fan, don't listen to his music that much, but love this single. Love that I was able to just get this single and only this single. Everybody wins. And the last 7-inch that I will be talking about today, it is Eternal Sleep with Belief in the Truth of Nothing. This was also one of the super duper sale things that they did with Deathwish, $2 to buy this thing. This comes off of Harm Reduction Records. Eternal Sleep has put out a lot of really good hardcore lately, and this 7-inch is a testament to that. In the future, I would like to buy much more of their discography. I think they put out some amazing material, but for now, I was just happy to get this at a stupidly low price. It also comes on this really neat green. I really enjoy this color. Kind of like see-through, translucent, but also not really. Yeah, I love that color green. Would I say that necessarily goes with the cover of the 7-inch itself? No, but, you know, what the hell, man. So anyway, that is all that I've got for this episode of Stax of Wax, the 7-inch edition. Like I said at the top of the video, I will be going through them all alphabetically yet again, not covering the ones that I already covered because they're in past videos. You can search that out if you would like. But I've been buying a lot more 7-inch than usual lately, so I think that these videos will be coming out a little bit more frequently than they did in the past. Anyway, that's it. Please be sure to subscribe if you like these videos or other videos like so you're interested in. The show where I break down an artist's discography to give you a good starting point point to get into their catalog. And yeah, let me know if you have any of these 7-inch records. It'd be cool to see if we have similar pressings or anything like that. But for now, that's all that I got. So until next time, happy listening.